y'all. I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out. Before we get going on the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and please go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. And don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with the singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. But let's go ahead and get it popping and get into today's video. And today, we have to have an honest conversation about Canelo Alvarez. Two key points in this video. Number one, he's officially making excuses and avoiding a fight with David Benavidez. I don't care what anyone tells me. Number two, he did not look good in this fight against Triple G. Stop the cap, bro. I mean, I'm seeing shit. Oh, Canelo was so dominant. Oh, Canelo put on a great performance. Oh, Canelo was just too good. No, bro, he looked bad. He looked bad Saturday night. But let's get to it. So, Canelo Alvarez, they asked him in the post-fight press conference, they asked him directly about David Benavidez. He says, guys, always, I say this, you show that video and put whatever you want on it. When I say I don't want to fight Mexicans, it is because I represent Mexico, and that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody my entire life. Whether you think I don't want to fight with one Mexican Benavidez, but look, I hear his dad talking a lot of but look, he's accomplished nothing. One single champion, Anthony Dirrell. So, for Canelo Alvarez, number one, you can't refuse to fight Mexicans in one breath, but then in the next breath say you'll fight anyone. Because you contradict yourself. If you don't fight Mexicans for whatever reason, then you're not willing to fight anyone. So those two things can't possibly go together. That's point one. Secondly, though, he has accomplished nothing. Canelo and his fans keep saying this about fighters that he is asked to fight. When he was asked to fight Jermall Charlo had done nothing. He has proven nothing, so why should Canelo fight him? When he was asked to fight Demetrius Andrade has done nothing. Why should Canelo fight him? Now he's being asked to fight David Benavidez. And now he's giving you two excuses. I don't want to fight people of Mexican heritage because I represent Mexico. I don't want to fight David Benavidez because he's only fought one champion, Anthony Dirrell. So then, cool. If you don't want to fight David Benavidez because he's Mexican, last I checked, David Benavidez was born in America and he's an American citizen. I don't believe he's a Mexican citizen. So that excuse can go out the window. But let's say I give him the Mexico point. He don't want to fight any Mexicans because he represents Mexico. So is he more prideful in Mexico than Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Oscar De La Hoya, all the Mexicans and Mexican-American fighters that have come before Canelo Alvarez, does he just have more Mexican pride than them? Because they all fought Mexicans. And furthermore, we said this on the live stream yesterday, but I'll repeat it here for you just in case some of you didn't hear it. My main issue with it is this, bro. You built your career off the back of Mexican fighters. You go through Canelo's box record, literally probably his first 28 to 30 fights were all against Mexican fighters, bro. So you have no issue building your career off of the backs of Mexicans, building your name up off of their backs, building your mystique, building your whole reputation off the backs of Mexicans. But once you make it and you become the man, and you making $40 million a fight, and you the clear star in boxing, and you have an opportunity to give people their highest paydays ever, you give Americans and Russians their highest paydays ever. You give people from Kazakhstan their highest paydays ever 3 times over. But you don't want to give your own people that are from where you from, you don't want to give them their highest payday ever. I'm sorry, I see something wrong with that. I will always take issue with that. That's a problem. It's an excuse. And then, again, another trend. Every time there's a fighter, Canelo has a habit of shooting down what fans ask of him because he has a certain number of fans that will support him no matter who he fights. Even if it's a bullshit fight, even if it's a fight that might be good but it's not the fight that other people want, they will support him no matter what so he can get away with it. But when it was Demetrius Andrade, he's a horrible fighter. He ain't done shit. When it's Jamal Charlo, he ain't proven nothing either. He ain't done shit. Now it's David Benavidez. Who has he fought? He's only fought one champion. But when you go look at Canelo Alvarez's resume, and you look at the people that he did fight, what did Callum Smith do more than those three fighters? Look bad against John Ryder in a fight that a lot of people felt like he lost before he fought Canelo. Y'all don't remember that? What did Billy Joe Saunders do that was so much better than what we've seen from Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade or David Benavidez? What did Rocky Fielding do that was so good? Avni Yildirim, and the list goes on and on. And I say this why I don't like fighters saying shit like he's a horrible fighter. What has he accomplished? He's only fought one champion, etc., etc. I don't like seeing that, hearing that shit, because somebody like me who really follows the sport, I know who else you have fought. So I know it's an excuse because when I look at the fighters that you have fought, you fought plenty of guys that haven't accomplished as much as the guys whose accomplishments you were shooting down, bro. So it's official, bro. He don't want smoke with David Benavidez. He gets mad when David Benavidez comes up. What you get mad for? Because people expect you to keep proving yourself. If you don't want to prove yourself no more, don't fight no more. You done made plenty of money. So that's the first thing we want to talk about. We wanted to talk about in this video. Canelo Alvarez is acting real suspect when it comes to David Benavidez at this point in time, right? Now let's talk about the fight that we saw this weekend. Canelo didn't look good. He looked slow. He looked weak in terms of his punching power. And the main thing, he's looking out of shape 2 fights in a row. Oh, but man, you don't know what you're talking about, knockout. You racist. You just a Canelo hater. Look at Canelo. He looked great on the scale. Man, look, bro. He looked out of shape because Triple G didn't become more competitive in the back half of the fight because Triple G turned it on. Because Triple G was putting it on Canelo. Triple G became more competitive in the back half of the fight because Canelo Alvarez gassed out. And I'm saying, in my opinion, all the up and down in weight, I think it has caught up to him. I think the fighting Jacobs at 160, fighting Rocky Fielding, I think the fighting Triple G at 160, then fighting Rocky Fielding at 168, then fighting then fighting Daniel Jacobs at 160, but then fighting Sergey Kovalev at 175, but then coming back down and fighting at 168, but then going back up to fight Dimitri Bivol at 175, but then going back down to fight Triple G at 168. I think all that shit has messed him up, bro. And I think Canelo Alvarez is regressing. I think he's still a very good fighter, but I don't look at him anymore in the same light that I used to, bro. I don't. And I'm not even saying that because he should have stopped Triple G going into the fight, because we know Triple G had never been down before. He never been stopped. He proved to be very durable. But if Canelo is that pound-for-pound guy that he had the reputation of being when he was going for undisputed at 168 pounds, if that's who he was, bro, that 40-year-old dude that was timid was Triple G. Triple G didn't want to let go of his hands. Triple G didn't have no defense. Triple G didn't have no pop. He didn't do anything with conviction for the first 8 or 9 rounds of that fight. And Canelo couldn't really do nothing to turn up on him, bro. and he was still he couldn't even cut the ring off with Triple G, because Triple G wasn't trying to do what we used to seeing Triple G do. Triple G wasn't trying to meet in the middle and go blow for blow with Canelo. Triple G was trying to pivot around, use movement, which he's never been known to do, and box and move laterally and shit, and Canelo still couldn't cut the ring off on him consistently, bro. Canelo, he ain't a shot fighter, but man, he ain't nearly as good as he was fighting at 154 and 160. I think all that weight and shit up and down, I believe that shit done caught up to him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I know it's gonna be some Canelo fans that disagree. We'll only see in his next few fights, bro. Because he's two poor performances in a row, dog. And you can say that the Triple G performance wasn't poor if you want to, but he did not look good in that fight. He just happened to be fighting a 40-year-old fighter that was past it. The same 40-year-old fighter that Deverenchenko, who got beat handedly by Carlos Adames. Deverenchenko, who got beat handedly by Jamal Charlo. A lot of people feel like Deverenchenko beat Triple G. This is the same Triple G that looked horrible against Murata until he stopped him. That Murata, coming off of damn near a 3-year layoff, hadn't fought in damn near 3 years, hurt Triple G to the body and was extremely competitive until Triple G rocked him. And no one has ever thought highly of Murata in terms of being the upper echelon, the creme de la creme, the top. And so now, Triple G is older, and Canelo couldn't really do anything of consequence to him. Canelo fans should be worried, because now what's next, bro? Is he going to fight again in December? Or is he going to take some time off until next May? I don't know. I can't wait to see. But we gotta be honest, bro. He looking very, very suspect, very questionable when it comes to how he's behaving when it comes to David Benavidez. And that was not a masterclass performance. That wasn't a dominant performance. That wasn't something to where you can hang your hat on, look at what Canelo just did to Triple G and be like, yeah, Canelo Alvarez, the pound for pound king, is back. I just didn't see it. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV for breakdowns and predictions. KnockoutBoxing86@yahoo.com is the email. And don't forget about our live shows Wednesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'm also live Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. I appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.